Hello everyone, Adrian here. So today I'm going to be doing another edutainment video since my last one was so awesome, I guess. Very well received, which is great. Yeah. So today I'm going to be busting the myths and misconceptions about absinthe. Now, whenever I post about absinthe, I will get someone who is either misinformed or whatever, trying to spread the idea that absinthe is this and absinthe is that. So I'm here to bust those misconceptions for you guys in a really fun and educational way. Yeah. Trust me, you guys are gonna enjoy this. It's nice. Yeah. Misconception number 1. Absinthe is a drug, or it's a poison, or it'll make you high. Oh my god, you said absinthe so high. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that like a fairy? Dude, I'm so high. No. Absinthe has never been a drug, or a poison, or a hallucinogen, contrary to popular belief, and it never has been, never will be. And people think that the supposedly psychedelic effects that absinthe has on people is caused by a chemical called thujone, which is a chemical in wormwood. And supposedly this is similar to THC. I'm sorry to disappoint you people who think that absinthe will make you high, but thujone is not the same as THC. It is a toxic substance. However, in high doses, it will be dangerous and cause convulsions. So, there is so little of it in absinthe, both in Europe and here, that you would die of alcohol poisoning several times over before you would even trip balls from the thujone. Even then, you wouldn't even trip balls. You would just have, like, really bad convulsions like this. Yeah, like that. It's bad. Dude, just don't even try it, dude. Please don't. It's just stupid. Misconception number 2. Absinthe in the United States technically isn't genuine or authentic because there's no wormwood. I really hate to disappoint you, but there are a lot of absinthes made in the United States that are made with wormwood. Therefore, they are genuine. Believe it or not, many absinthes from the pre-ban era do fit modern standards for absinthe in the United States. In order to fit those standards, there has to be a limit on how much thujone is actually in the absinthe. And for the United States, that number would be 10 parts per million. So, like I said, you would be dying of alcohol poisoning way before you would even have convulsions from the thujone that's in absinthe. But Adrian, you say, if absinthe doesn't make you trip balls, how does it make you feel? Well, being an absinthe drinker myself, I can tell you. So if you guys are familiar with how wine will make you feel when you drink it, like when you start getting tipsy or even drunk off of it, you get kind of a heavy-headed, drowsy feeling when you have wine, correct? Am I right in assuming that? That may just be me because I'm a lightweight, but when you start getting drunk off of wine or other liquors, you will notice that your head feels really heavy. However, with absinthe, it is much, much different. Because of the stimulant effects that are in the herbs, absinthe gives you a clear-headed intoxication, so you will feel calm, but alert. That make sense? So this can often spark a feeling of creativity and wanting to be productive, yada yada yada. Pretty fun. In fact, I enjoy getting drunk off of absinthe more than I like getting drunk off of wine. As much as I love wine, I love my red wines, trust me. Absinthe is a bit more fun to get drunk off of. Not because I trip balls, because I don't trip balls. No one trips balls when they drink absinthe. And since there are still a lot of people out there who think that absinthe in the United States is not somehow authentic or something, will feel the need to buy these absinthe kits. Now, let me tell you something. These absinthe kits are typically not legal to sell in the United States, and they don't produce anything close to Swiss or French absinthe. However, they do produce something close to what is referred to as Bohemian absinthe, which is usually much, much, much more bitter. And yet another misconception is that you are supposed to drink absinthe straight in shots. No, you're not supposed to do that. Unless you want to end up like this. I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that. That's just not cool. This stuff will make you sick if you drink it straight in shots in copious amounts. This is the French absinthe glass I got from I Heart Absinthe. and this was made in France, which is beautiful. So the proper way to enjoy it would be to dilute it with a sugar cube and cold water, but you would be filling it up to here with absinthe, and the rest of it would be filled with water and sugar, and it's actually pretty lovely. Yet another misconception about absinthe that really gets on my nerves. People think that a traditional method is to soak the sugar cube in absinthe and light it on fire. It is not a traditional method of preparing absinthe. It is referred to as the Bohemian method that was developed in Eastern Europe. That has been a thing since probably the 1990s. And again, it's not a good way to enjoy absinthe either, trust me. Unless you're a really big fan of burnt marshmallow and you want very little alcohol in your drink, then I would not recommend setting it on fire. Oh, Adrian, I have a question for you, you say. If absinthe isn't a hallucinogenic, how come it has a reputation for being such? I'm so glad you asked. For the absinthe ban in 1914, there were a lot of rumors and propaganda going around about absinthe propagated by the wine industry of France. Why would France's wine industry go against absinthe, you ask? Here's why. It was a really nasty parasite that was destroying France's vineyards. So without vineyards, they couldn't make wine. And since wine wasn't instantly available at that time, absinthe became a very suitable substitute. In fact, it became the most popular drink in France before 1914. Then the madness began. The wine industry wanted their business back, so they decided to propagate rumors that absinthe caused hallucinations, it made people die, yada yada yada, it was poisonous, it screwed with your head. And then, adding to the madness, a Swiss farmer went on a rampage and killed his pregnant wife and his daughter after supposedly drinking 2 glasses of absinthe. Like, God, people. And the United States kind of had to take the fun out of everything by just banning alcohol altogether in the 1920s. Yeah, we see how well that worked out. There was this big campaign to get rid of absinthe. People made a whole bunch of propaganda posters. And finally it was banned in the United States and in France and Switzerland and several other European countries until the 2000s. Now, absinthe was finally legalized in 2007. So, yay! We can have it in the US now! Famous absinthe drinkers include Vincent van Gogh, who famously cut off his ear after drinking a glass of absinthe or something like that. But keep in mind, this guy ate paint and paint thinner. So it most likely wasn't the absinthe by itself that made him cut off his ear. And he was probably already crazy, so yeah. Other absinthe drinkers include Pablo Picasso, Charles Baudelaire, Ernest Hemingway, Oscar Wilde, Mata Hari, Chopin, Toulouse-Lautrec, Marilyn Manson, and Leonardo DiCaprio. No! Edgar Allan Poe never drank absinthe. You're stupid if you think that. You know why he didn't drink absinthe? Because at the time it was arriving in America, he was pretty close to dying and wouldn't have been in the United States long enough for him to develop a habit of drinking it. Just saying. So, quit thinking he drank absinthe because he didn't, because you're stupid. Stupid! If you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to ask me, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Have you ever had absinthe? How did it make you feel? Do you enjoy it? Is it nice? Yeah? Awesome. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!